Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Welcome to Church of Real Talk. I am your host, Minister Robinson. Now, I am super happy and animated because, hey, listen, we adhere to our schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, there was a new offering on Church of Real Talk. And we're going to keep on doing it that way. This week, I'm not going to lie, it's just getting started. But there's just so much activity going on. I'm trying to not only get more subscribers, only you can help with that, but I am trying to find a place where we can actually have offerings. That's what I call these. I don't call them services because it's a non-denominational church, but I call offerings for our chosen ones in a live location. And I want to keep this a little close to the chest right now. But I'm trying to find a way to actually make it super in the eyes of the government official. I feel what we do here is so important, and I think this is part of the reason for my animation. I feel that I am truly walking my path. Anybody that's seen the journey that's been Robinson/Red, I've always said, you can go back and fact check this, that I want to make the world a better place. And I really truly believe that Church of Real Talk definitely offers that opportunity. Now, all the stuff that I just talked about, I'm going to tell you that's what this episode is about. No, not about that stuff. It's about being grateful. Okay? Having an attitude of gratitude. This is what I'm talking about right now. I'm grateful for all of these things. I'm grateful for the possibilities of all these things. But most importantly, I am grateful that I can use all of these things to help make the world a better place. And when we get more into the episode, I'm going to actually explain why you being a chosen one, a star seed, have to really adopt this whole attitude of gratitude. But enough about that. Let's get on with Church of Real Talk. All right, let's get started with having an attitude of gratitude. Very important for chosen ones. Very important for star seeds. And it doesn't matter if you believe in the universe, believe in a higher power or not. There is so much to support why just having an attitude of gratitude can actually help you out. Okay? So a lot of us are into the whole manifestation, making, our deepest desires and wishes come true or come into this reality. You will find, and this is going to resonate with you, that the more of an attitude of gratitude or more of feeling grateful for what you already have will actually bring you more abundance into your life, because it's like, okay, the universe, your higher power is looking at you and saying, okay, they really like that fish sandwich. They're really grateful for it. Let me just step it up a little bit. Let me give them something else. And you will find that this is the way this reality works around us. It's almost like there's this old saying, if someone does you a favor or gives you a gift, you are compelled to return that favor or give that gift. That's kind of the same way that the universe works or interacts with chosen ones and star seeds. The more that you show that you are grateful, and let's be honest here, let's be completely honest here. There are going to be some days that you will be able to wake up in the morning and just sit up there and say, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for the fact that I'm alive, I'm grateful for everything. However, by the time it comes for you to go to bed, for you to rest your head, you'll often find, like, what the hell? This day has been just like a complete roller coaster from like a demolished amusement park. It's been crazy today. What could I possibly say that I'm grateful for? Believe it or not, there are so many things that you can be grateful for. And when we're having those challenging days or those challenging moments, you need to find a way to be even grateful for that. Again, you adhere to a higher standard. You don't get to just melt down and say, oh, the day was just the most horrible day that I've ever had. You can always find something positive in everything. Okay? And this is another reason why chosen ones need to accept, adapt, and embrace this whole attitude of gratitude. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you, when you're grateful for even the smallest things to the most monumental things, okay, you will find that it kind of builds this armor around you. Okay? And it kind of keeps the negativity away from you. I talk often of lower vibrational beings. I talk often about demons that are trying to pull you from your seat of power as a chosen one to bring you down so that they can say, see, just like me. When you have an attitude of gratitude, it builds this armor around you that makes it harder, if not impenetrable, for the negative energy to get into you. Because think about it. If you're grateful for what you have, no matter what that may be, you are happy. You are pleased. You are content. You know, so what could possibly come in and steal that happiness and that joy away from you? Just barely nothing. Okay? And you have to keep the momentum going. You have to always keep the momentum going when it comes to having this attitude of gratitude. Like I pointed out earlier, yes, we're going to have negative moments in our lives. We just can't avoid it, be it the workplace, school, in our relationships, dealing with family, dealing with friends, dealing with children. There's always going to be this uncomfortable moment, this moment of upset, this moment of maybe losing emotional control. The way that you bring that back down is, and here's a simple way I do this sometimes myself, I say, you know, hey, listen, I'm grateful that I don't have to be this person. It may sound petty and snarky, but at the same time, I truly am grateful that I'm not this person. I talked before about triggerment. The way that I get many triggermen to just leave me alone is, basically, I just have this attitude of, if that works for you, go with it. And in the back of my mind, I'm saying, I can never, ever find myself in this position. I can never lead my life this way. When we look at gratitude, you know, you can start with one thing, you can start with 5 things, you can start with 10 things. You can start with as many things as you want to, because as I pointed out earlier, you will be able to, once you adopt and embrace the fact that gratitude is very important, you'll find things to be grateful for all freaking day long. You know, I mean, you'll see somebody that didn't pick up their dog poopy off of the ground, you walk over it, instead of thinking, oh man, you know, all these people walking these dogs, they never clean up after them, blah, 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 going down the anger path, instead of saying, oh my God, I'm glad I didn't step in that. I'm grateful that I didn't step in that. I'm just on my lunch break. I'd have to go to work with this on the bottom of my shoe. This is what I'm talking about. You can find peace, happiness, and joy in just about anything. Again, we take those words and we flip them into gratitude. You know, you're having an argument with someone. You know, you can be grateful that you watched the video previous to this, emotional control. You know, and you can now control your emotions. You learned something new. If you're having a hard time in school, instead of banging your head against the desk or banging the books against your head, just be grateful that you're in a position that you can learn this thing that is frustrating you so much. Once you change it around, no matter what you're dealing with will start to take on a different light. Now, this I know actually resonates with many of you. I know it resonates with many of you. But you have to actually put it in practice each and every day. each and every day. The act of being grateful cannot be put to the back burner. Okay, you have to practice this each and every day. This will do a couple of things. It'll make the mental muscles find the good, the joy, and the happiness in just about everything that you encounter during your travels on this reality or in this reality. Another thing that it will do is it will build up that armor to keep negativity far away from you. This is very important. And here's something even more important that, and this will resonate. I know it will resonate with the chosen ones. I know it will resonate with the star seeds. Can you not teach others to be grateful? Many of us have children. Can we not teach them to be grateful? Many of us have friends that find it very hard to find the happiness and joy in just about every situation. Can we not teach them? This is your job as a chosen one. You take this knowledge, you take this information, you take this wisdom, you take this understanding, and you utilize it within yourself, thereby causing a chain reaction inside of you that actually generates energy, which actually generates light that is perceived as an aura by those who are still lost and still trying to find their way. You, the chosen one, you are the guide. Just like Amaris was the guide for me. How Amaris basically had me sit down and understand that you do have a purpose. You have a purpose, and that might be at the bare minimum. That's something you can be grateful for. Your purpose might be to teach others how to have an attitude of gratitude. Isn't that amazing? I think it is. And with that being said, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to jump right back in. I'm excited. I'm grateful that I can take the break, actually. Really, really am. All right, let's get going. All right. We are back right here at Church of Real Talk, Church for the Chosen. Hey, listen, I'm not going to be that guy, but if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. As I was sitting on break, I'm sitting there saying to myself, I'm like, this is awesome. This is freaking awesome. Just to see how the universe makes things available to you when you are following the path. Okay, it's almost like breadcrumbs. It's like you're walking the path and it's like, oh, I'm on the right track. Let me take this breadcrumb. Oh, there's a little note inside. I need to look into this. When you have an attitude of gratitude, as I said earlier, when you're grateful, I used the kind of crude example of a fish sandwich, but when you're grateful for even the smallest things, you will find that the universe or your higher power will return even larger things to you because it knows and recognizes, hey, oh wow, they're grateful for that. Nobody else is grateful for that. They ran in the bathroom, thought they was gonna be in there for days, and there was only, when they sat down, they saw there was only one square toilet tissue left. And oh Lord, and then come to find out, it was just a little discomfort. They didn't have to do nothing. Most people wouldn't see not only the humor in that, but the fact of being grateful. As we go through this life as chosen ones, we have a sacred duty. Being a chosen one in a starseed doesn't mean that you're just put here to win the lottery. doesn't mean that you were put here to, create a multi-billion-dollar business. You were put here to help others. Almost like that movie that I so often talk about, The Matrix. To free people from their slumber, from their deep sleep. These people are watching you. Some of them don't. Some of them are low vibrational and don't even realize it. Some of them are demons and don't even realize it. They're just going through the motions. But again, as you take on more and more positive attributes and embed them into yourself, it causes a chain reaction inside of not only your mind but your body. And this chain reaction causes energy. This energy transfers itself into light that becomes your aura. So this is the reason, I'm going to go into this in the next offering. This is the reason why lower vibrational beings and demons, it seems like they're attracted to you because they know not what they do. They don't have the reason. It's almost like my daughter. She's 2 years old, cutest thing ever, okay? And my new thing with her is, if you ask her why she's doing something, doing some action, especially something that is not cool for a 2-year-old to do, I ask her, I'm like, hey, why are you doing that? And she'll look at me and she said, I don't know. And I will always stop her, grab her hand and look at her and say, you shouldn't do things that you don't know why you're doing them for. And I reiterate this message constantly and consistently to her. And anybody's got 2-year-olds, this resonates with you. But in a sense, this is your duty as a chosen one. Yes, with great power comes great responsibility. Your higher power universe didn't give you this because it had nothing better to do. It wanted you to create a chain reaction, a ripple effect throughout this reality. Gratitude and being grateful is the easiest way to start embracing this path. Okay, and if you're one of those people that is still on the fence about being a chosen one, being a star seed, having a purpose, all this stuff, I can tell you, I can take all of your doubts and throw them away with one simple instruction. Constantly and consistently create and practice an attitude of gratitude, and I guarantee you will see the proof in the pudding. You will see the proof in the pudding. Those who have adopted or adapted to this mindset can attest to this. It resonates with them already, what I'm saying right now. I am so grateful right now for numerous reasons that I can sit down and do a 3-hour video about all the things that I am grateful for right now, right at this very moment. And then in the next moment, there will be something else that I will say that I am grateful for. And in the moment after that, I will find something else that I am grateful for. This eye right here, I'm going to share something with you. And this is just real me being transparent as Minister Robinson. This eye right here is 93% gone. This eye has just lost about 25% of its vision. I am on the pathway to becoming blind. Most people would be saddened by that, especially a person that loves media, loves taking pictures, loves doing video, loves doing all of this stuff that are visual talents. But you know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the time that I have now to be able to sit down and still create these videos. I am grateful that I still have time to watch my children, my younger children, grow up. I am grateful. I am so very grateful that I can share this with you without breaking down or having an anxiety attack. I am grateful for all of these reasons and so much more. This is what I mean about an attitude of gratitude. I am grateful for the fact that I was able to see all these years. Because you've got to be grateful, because there's somebody out there, sadly enough, that wishes that they had the little bit that you take for granted. The small things that you take for granted, there's someone on this planet right this very moment that are crying and praying, saying, I wish I had that. This is why you must always practice an attitude of gratitude. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I've got so much paperwork to go through. For some strange reason, even though it's a church, they want you to put all this stuff down and have a board of directors and all this stuff. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. You know, I'm looking right now, and if you're in I kind of put my location when I create these videos and upload them to YouTube. If you are in my area, I am looking for a place where I can have sit-down physical offerings with chosen ones, akin to a classical church. Yeah, we want the online aspect to reach even more people, but we want to sit down face to face, answer questions. You know, I really, I would be grateful. I would be very grateful if you would see fit to subscribe to the channel and share these videos so that others may subscribe. Because the goal is to telecast whatever I do in the real world as far as a live transmission of an offering. I want to be able to transmit that across YouTube, maybe even, I don't know how many social media outlets. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, and this is going to resonate with many of you. Hey, it doesn't matter the social network. The goal is to reach as many chosen ones and star seeds that are awakening. Almost like that movie, The Matrix. We got to go out there and free them. We've got to free them. Hey, listen, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Church of Real Talk. Of course, I am Minister Robinson. And you know what? If nobody told you, okay, if nobody sent you the memo, if nobody sent you a text, I'm going to tell you right now. Love you guys. Have an amazing day and see you Wednesday.
Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, where seekers embrace their calling as chosen ones guided by the universe. In a world filled with noise and distractions, we offer a sanctuary, a place to pause, reflect, and awaken to your true potential. Join us on a journey of self-discovery and transformation as we explore the depths of spirituality, consciousness, and the mysteries of existence. From understanding the power of synchronicities to embracing your innate gifts and abilities, we offer practical wisdom and spiritual insights to help you navigate the path of the chosen one with grace and clarity. Whether you're just beginning to awaken to your potential or seeking guidance on your next steps, our channel is here to support you every step of the way. Together, let's uncover the secrets of the soul, embrace our true calling, and radiate love and light into the world. Welcome to the Church of Real Talk, a sanctuary where authenticity meets enlightenment, and every soul is honored on its sacred journey.